sweetheart, and he's super excited to be back here in this space. So let's get you to the show tonight. Peggy's got some trivia questions. I'm going to try and just, if you know the answer, just raise your hand. I'll do my best to pick the person out that raises their hand first. All right? If you know the answer. Not yet. It's just ready to party? Is that what it is? All right, what's the first trivia question?
Before we start.
Oh.
I have to say congratulations to you.
Oh, thank you.
And Christy.
Oh, yeah, hey.
I dreamt last night that you were having a baby.
What?
Seriously. So congratulations to Jared and Christy.
That is
I don't know what that was
funny
about.
at all. I don't applaud that.
I also woke up singing a Christmas song, so there was something screwy going on last night.
What are you talking about, man? Where did you go?
Nowhere.
Where did you go there?
Nowhere.
Jeez Louise. Happy Mother's Day to Peggy and all the moms in the building.
All right. Trivia, Mother's Day questions. I didn't realize we had four pairs of tickets, so I quickly made up another question. All the answers are true. We'll start off easy. I'm going to ease you in. Raise your hand if you know the answer. When is... What?
She already raised your hand. Put it down. It's true.
When is Mother's Day celebrated?
Yes, you in the back on the left.
I know, I went easy.
Yes, you.
That's correct.
Second Sunday in May. All right,
See,
congratulations.
I'm easing you in. These are going to get harder. Come on, Jared, you're going to have to run.
All right, would you pass this back to that young lady back there? Thank you, Kylie. Oh, and the pen,
You're not very
Please
efficient
fill that
here,
out.
Jared.
Thank you. All right, second question. James Bay tickets tonight, Roseland Theater.
All right, second pair of ticket. Second pair. Did I say that right?
Nope.
I've been up since 6. Okay, 122 million of these are made on Mother's Day.
Yes, you.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, you.
No.
Cards. No. Yes, you in the front.
Is it like flour?
Nope.
Like flour. No. Yes, you in the second row. Chocolate covered
Okay,
strawberries.
so let me just say, it's not made in a physical sense. 122 million of these, and you better have done it yourself.
Yes, you in the back on the hard left. It's kind of short. I can barely see you, but I see your hand. Yes, yell. Reservations.
No.
No. Yes, you in the front row in the back.
Phone calls?
Yes.
Phone calls it is.
Did you call your mother today? Don't do it now. That's your friendly reminder to call your mother.
Tickets for tonight. Yes. You got a pen? There you go. Let's
All right, real quick before Jared gets up here, we do have one single seat up in the middle. If you are by yourself or want to be by yourself, you can come and sit up here.
Screw you. I'm sitting down front, man.
All right, here's question number 3. Which industry... Oh, I thought I saw a raised hand already. Which industry counts Mother's Day as their busiest weekend?
I think I saw, yeah, you in the back with your phone in your hand. You can't.
No.
No, yes, you. Yes.
Which industry? Nope.
Nope. Yes. Oh, geez. I think I saw, yes, you. Yes, you, the one that said me.
Pardon me? Vineyards? No. That
Yes,
sounds
you.
good, though.
I'm sorry? Jewelry business.
No.
You're supposed to make these. Yes, you.
Yes,
Jeez
restaurants.
Louise.
It was kind of easy. So don't go to restaurants this weekend. I'm just kidding. Go to the restaurant.
There's that. Please fill that out for us. Give it to us when you're done.
Come on, Jared. All right, one more question. 1/4 of all flowers purchased throughout the year are on Mother's Day. But that means there are 2 holidays that... I lost my train of thought. Where flowers are purchased more. I didn't say that
Yes,
sentence
you
correctly.
in the second row.
Memorial Day.
No.
Yeah, right behind you to the left.
Name one of 2.
Huh?
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day is correct. And you know what? Christmas and Hanukkah, too.
Congratulations to
That's
all
weird,
4 of our
right?
winners.
All right, congratulations. Have a great time. The what?
Thank you.
So yep. So after the show, James has been traveling a lot. He's been singing a lot. You do that on tour when you're a musician. His voice is getting a little weary. He's getting a little sore. So we're not going to do a meet and greet. However, I will stand up here with my camera and we will take a group photo. So stick around for a quick group photo with James Bay. And then, how many of you have not been here before? Holy
Welcome,
smokes.
everyone.
Where have you
Welcome to
been? I say that
Fantasy
every
Island.
time. This is the best small venue in Portland. You will have a fantastic time, and you will want to come back. So make sure you follow the PNC Live Studio, KINK as well, to win tickets to some great shows. We've got 2 on Monday, by the way. But if you haven't been here before, which a lot of you haven't, a couple of rules. How come I'm the only one giving the rules?
I can give rules if you want me to
Because
help
I'm
you.
a mother, and I'm used to it. Okay.
She's a bossy mom. She's bossy to her kids. She's bossy to all of us jocks on KINK.
Yes.
If you've never been here before, just a quick heads up. Make sure your flashes are off, because some people don't check that and it becomes a mess and it's not fun. Also, make sure your phones are turned to silent. If you can, feel free to take pictures and tag us. A lot of people like to film the whole time. We've got professional cameras here, so you don't need to do that if you don't want to. So just sit back and be in the moment. All right? Sound good?
God, you're bossy.
I know. I learned it from you.
All right, have a great time. Oh, thank you.
Nice golf clap. No. Chili dogs for everyone. Check 1 2. Check. Can you check my mic? Check 1 2. Down go the lights. Down goes the music. Are you ready for some live music, my friends? Please welcome to the PNC Live Studio at KINK, James Bay. Like you mean it.
Hello, everyone. How's it going? Nice. I was talking to the guys. I 2014 when I was 6. Almost. I'm still trying that. 2014 when I was 23. Whatever. It was the first time that I came in here, and I was lucky to be invited back in 2022 after all that pandemic stuff. And it's nice to be back again. It's like it's lovely and special to be able to do this kind of thing. A room like this, you don't get to hide. I'm thinking about saying this, and I'm thinking, don't put your foot in it, James, because when you fuck something up, you've told them you can't hide. We'll see, won't we? Let me get my excuses out of the way then. Shall I? I don't know if you can tell by my outfit, but I was just in Canada. Is that okay to say? All right. I don't want to, because I'm not a hater. I love Canada. They're good people, you know. I'm not trying to be weird or anything. We were just there. What does that mean? That means that, so we played the show in Vancouver last night. It was good fun. And then you have to get back on the bus after the show, drive across the border, sure. But they get you up at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, where by sort of rock and roll legend, I should still be awake and having a party. But that is not the case. So we wake up and we go and sit in a little room, and they all sort of search through our passports, and then we get back on the bus, and it really interferes with the old, how you say, vocal rest. There you go, that's my excuse, done. I'll give you my best singing I can. But I will give you my best singing I can, but I'm really happy to be here, all at the same time. Okay? I'm going to play some old ones and some new ones, and at least 2 that I've never played before. So I'm really walking the plank, walking the tightrope here, you know? I'm not walking the plank, walking the tightrope. Let's see how it goes, shall we? Let's start with something familiar. It's called Craving. Forgive me. The tuner is on. Does that make any difference to you? Because you've got the fun mic here going on, but we're plugged in and all that stuff. I think is it better now, or is it the same? Is it exactly the same? Is this better? Great, my bad. So yeah, this border, 2 a.m. Excuses. Okay, back into character. Here's an old one. One more time, yeah.
Walking through the traffic on a Monday in the town I grew up, shelter from the rain in every doorway. It's dark and everyone's numb, and the kids are making faces in the bus lane, but nobody looks up. Everyone's life the same as yesterday, just like the ticking of clocks. And I'm craving something I can feel. Where do I go? What do I need? Ecstasy or is it fear? Am I on my own? Am I even close? Oh, 'cause I'm craving something I can feel. Never thought the night would get so lonely till she called me up. I never thought these streets could have outgrown me. Oh, but I guess it wasn't enough. So I put my faith in everyone around me. Then she sold all my stuff, shearing wild abandon, that's all that I need. And someone that I can trust. 'Cause I'm craving something I can feel. Where do I go? What do I need? Is it ecstasy or is it fear? Am I on my own? Am I even close? Yeah, 'cause I'm craving something I can feel. Take me far from streets and roads, lead me out in the night. Don't show me the way back home, 'cause yes, I'm craving something I can feel. Where do I go? What do I need? Is it ecstasy or is it fear? Am I on my own? Am I even close? Yeah, 'cause I'm craving something I can feel. Craving something I can feel, yeah. Craving something I can feel. Craving something I can feel, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Keep it going for James Bay, our new best friend, for the next 20 minutes at least. Roseland Theater tonight. The new album, Changes All the Time, came out late last year, re-released last month. And welcome back to Portland.
Thank you so much. Very nice to be
Yeah,
back.
you
in
can
Portland.
say hello.
Thank you. Portland, you'll be well aware, among musicians and creative types, is very attractive. For all kinds of reasons. So it's always nice to come back. As a British person, of course, the weather is similar. Very welcoming, very welcoming. And in the summer, very hot, also very welcoming.
Yeah.
Because we don't get that.
We did this same exact thing 10 years ago, almost exactly. Take us through your life 10 years ago, because it was just, the album, I think, had just been released, or was about
Maybe. It may have been released.
Chaos and the Calm?
Yeah, Chaos and the Calm. It's funny, I was, believe it or not, I was younger. Sorry.
You and me both, man.
Right.
Yeah,
I'll stop that joke now. It kind of sucks, let's be real. It's funny, a lot of things have changed, but because I was about to sort of talk about my kind of hunger to do this. That's the same, if not, more, my appetite to do this career, I can't believe I get to call it a career, is immense. But I guess the enormous privilege between sort of then and now is that lots of people, or lots more people than back then, like, know my music.
Sure.
I'm aware of me as an artist. That's the dream, that stuff, because it's through that the connection, the big magic, unbelievable connection gets to happen, which is what we're having, and when we're doing right now. And like I was saying, at my shows, I've been doing these kind of sort of sound check meet and greet moments where a few fans will come in and watch the sound check, and then we'll chat for a bit afterwards, and I get asked questions similar to what you've asked me. And I remember every time, I think all the time about how I love to sort of hold a guitar, learn to do all kinds of different things, write lyrics, sing songs, and I can sit in like my bedroom like I did since I was a kid and do that for myself. And I still do it in part for myself. But it's night and day, like that experience versus the transaction that I can have with an audience. If it's one person, just the person working behind the bar, which is not even really an audience member. Still kind of is for me. Yeah. Or all you guys or more people, that's still happening. So I kind of haven't answered your question about sort of differences.
That's okay. No, I get it.
But for me, the important thing is all these things are still happening, and I'm still being invited here. You know.
Yeah. Welcome back to Portland. When you think Portland, Oregon, do you have a thing that you think of, a place that you went to, an experience that you had, maybe even coming back here? When do you think Portland, Oregon?
There's, I mean, you know, sort of geographically, there's a sort of beautiful kind of like green and slightly sort of coastal almost sort of vibe going on, which feels good. But I have a nice memory from 2019. I'm a musician. I'm a guy who kind of likes sports, and I'm also a guy who likes to draw and paint and has done since before I picked up an instrument. And when I was a kid, I was obsessed, like so many kids, with, you know, your Disney Pixars and your kind of all the like the sort of stop motion animation. In England, we have something called Aardman, which those guys invented Wallace and Gromit. You might know Wallace and Gromit. We love Wallace and Gromit, of course. One of the great connectors between America and England. One of the great. Anyway, there is also Leica, which is spelt. It's not the camera, guys. This is not the camera brand. This is a different thing, and they're based in Portland. Right on. And I got to know those guys a little bit somehow. I'm not really sure how, but partly from being a fan of movies like Coraline, stuff like that. In 2019, when we were in Portland, they invited me for a tour around their studio. I was a child in awe, very excited, and that's just a memory of Portland that I'll always enjoy. And I really would like to get back there if I can.
We'll make some calls.
That'd be great.
Yeah, we'll make that happen. You've collaborated quite a bit throughout your career. Really heavy collabs on this latest record. I'm going to do some name dropping. We're going to hurt some toes here.
Please, you do it.
Noah Kahan and the Lumineers, John Baptiste, Sheryl Crow, songwriting with Brandon Flowers of The Killers, Dan Wilson as well. I mean, if you know his catalog, look up Dan Wilson, and it's ridiculous. Walk us through some of that. Let's go with, we play a lot of Noah Kahan and the Lumineers. How did that come to be?
Noah and can I just say very briefly about Dan Wilson, but I will come back to the Noah Kahan thing. But Dan was in and still is in Semisonic, a fantastic band with loads of massive hits. He also has written some really big songs. He wrote a really popular ballad with Adele called "Someone Like You."
Yes. And
I went to Dan's house a few different times to write with him. He's got a wonderful home, great studio. And for all the things he's done, it's sort of funny to me, and he's an incredibly humble individual. And in this great room with all these instruments, people of his success will have these framed plaques for the amazing things they've achieved. He just has the one. It's just Adele, Someone Like You, 25 million. 25 million sales worldwide. No, and he's like, you know...
That's all you need, just that one plaque.
It's very insane. Yeah. Anyway, Noah Kahan, Lumineers, what brilliant people. Noah... very proud of that lad. He's there was a moment once upon a time when he was opening up for me, and suddenly I found myself in 2024 opening up for him. Very, very ready to, very happy to. What an honour, because he was playing these, like, you know, baseball stadiums, sure. And Noah, I signed my record deal back in 2013, and Ben Adelson, who signed me, who I will definitely refer to as the great Ben Adelson, kind of was the guy in the corner of the room at that record label Republic, sort of fighting for people with a guitar in hand. They've got loads of great acts at Republic. They got sort of Ariana Grande, Nicki Minaj, amazing pop, like incredible, like top 40 pop music artists. And then Ben wanted to sort of find some guys who did a bit of this.
Sure. And
he found me, and the first record went really well, you know, all things considered. And he started to make a bit of a name for himself at the label. And then he found this lad, Noah, and he signed Noah 5 or 6 years after he signed me. And he's had such great success with Noah as well. And someone loves Noah. Correct. And so he kind of put me and Noah sort of near each other in the way that you'd, I think, expect, and it was a great shout. And Noah was opening for me on tour in sort of 2018 or 19, and I was, you know, Ben was sending me his music, and So we've known each other all this time, and the Lumineers is a similar but different story. I got to open for them. I was invited by them to open around the States in 2022 and 2023. So by the end of 2023, when I started making my record, I had these new and old friends, the Lumineers and Noah. And you don't ask, don't get. So I wrote this song that felt like such a party called Up All Night. And I said, hey, will you guys want to get involved? And they were very kind, and they said yes, you know.
That's awesome. Yeah, there's some amazing collabs on the record. You guys should deep dive into it if you haven't. The new record changes all the time. I'm going to shut up and get out of the way.
All right.
Thanks again, James.
Thanks,
James
man.
Bay,
All right.
everybody.
These are my lyrics. Please don't judge. Or do, it's fine. I would like to try and do a song. So yeah, I put my fourth album out in October 2024. Keep talking about privileges. Privilege to release a first album, let alone a fourth album. And then yeah, we did this little re-release recently because I had all these collaborations of one kind or another. And this is a song from this deluxe sort of re-release. I'm going to bring these words in a little tiny bit. I look behind the scenes at how the memory of an artist fails. I wrote this with a brilliant artist from the UK. I wrote this with a lady called Holly Humberstone, who, if you don't know her music, try and go and find her music. It's wonderful music. I sat and I got to be a fan and a collaborator. I've never played this song live. It's double terrifying. Let's see how it goes. It's called The Elephant.
I run away.
1 second, please. Okay, we've got one page of the lyrics. We'll see what happens. We've got one of the verses. Yeah. Don't worry, we'll be right. This is the magic of real live stuff. There you go, you know. Because in the sound check I didn't need the lyrics, but there's a paranoia that it lives up here. Yeah, I'll be right. Thank you though. Let's see what happens. If I mess the lyrics up or forget them in the second verse, you will hear the best mumbling you've ever heard. I'll keep it musical, but it won't be understandable. Let's see what happens.
I run away to get my heavenly fix. A little truth, a little lie, I get the perfect mix. Call up a shrink, a medium, I need an exorcist. I'm letting out, I'm letting in, I'm working through some shit. I don't wanna feel this way, crushing me like I'm not delicate. This is my revenue, time to stare it dead in the face. There's no other way around it. I can run from it, but I can't hide. Seen the elephant from every side, and now I'm standing on the cold quayside, screaming elegies into the night, screaming save me from the wreck I am. Pull me under, pull me up again. I'm so done believing I've been living in sin. Let the light back in, let the light back. Faith, a little courage now. Up on a wing, up on a wave, on to another town. It's gonna feel a little strange and then a lot somehow. But if I'm learning anything, I gotta dial back down. I've been terrified to change my fate. Took an emotional holiday from all this disarray. Time to stare it dead in the face. There's no other way around it. And I can run from it, but I can't hide. Seen the elephant from every side. Now I'm standing on the cold quayside, screaming elegies into the night. Screaming, save me from the wreck I am. Pull me under, pull me up again. I'm so done believing I've been living in sin. Let the light back in. Let the light back. Let the light back in. Let the light back. Seen the elephant from every side, and now I'm standing on the cold quayside, screaming elegies into the night. Screaming, save me from the wreck I am. Pull me under, pull me up again. I'm so done believing I've been living in sin. Let the light back in. Let the light back.
Okay. Let's see if we've got. Yeah, we're gonna be okay, I reckon. There we go. Let's try this guy. There's we ran off a bunch of names there that I sort of can't believe I can associate myself with in any way. The most recent song that came out was a song a few weeks ago. I put it out called "You and Me Time," and 2019 seemingly was a good year because in that year I also met Sheryl Crow. Right? Bear with me. And the punchline of this whole story is that a couple of weeks ago I released this song, and Cheryl was kind enough to agree to like the song, sing it with me in the studio, and release it together. And then she came to the show in Nashville. She got up on stage with us. Dream come true. But the kind of wildest bit was back in 2019, this supposedly special year, really, where I went to play. Well, yeah, I guess it does get very name droppy and special because in 2019 I was invited by my guitar playing hero, whose name is Eric Clapton. I know. I'll take it. He said, "Would you come and play my charity event, like festival that he's done for years and years, called the Crossroads Festival? He raises money for his rehab center." And as a kid, I'd like bought the DVD for this festival. Like every time they released it, I was obsessed. I even told myself when I was about 17, I wrote myself a contract. I said, "You must play the Crossroads Festival before you're 30." And I played it a year before I turned 30. I was 29. I was like, come on. Anyway. And so anyway, we went to Dallas to do this Crossroads Festival. Turned up, and it's a festival, so lots of different acts are there to sound check in their allotted slot. Absolutely terrifying, because it's not like just any old sound check. There's like the Eagles are just in the wings, waiting over there. There's John Mayer's somewhere over there, getting ready to do their thing. And I came off stage after my sound check, shaking a little bit, straight into the dressing room. Like Bonnie Raitt was over there. I was like, what's going on? Bill Murray was the like compere MC. Anyway, walked in the dressing room, shut the door, knock on the door straight away. Okay, open the door. Hi James, I'm Sheryl Crow. Well, I'm Cheryl. She's not that formal. She said, great sound check. I was like, whew. She said, I'm a really big fan. I was like, whew. And then the third thing in her opening gambit was, would you like to come up on my set and do a song with me? One of my songs. I was like, fucking what? Forgive my language, apologies. It was an extreme experience. I said, yeah, I would. I would like to do that. Would you like to do every day is a winding road? I was like, yeah, I can work it out. So I got that. I got to do that, and it made it to the DVD and all this crazy, exciting stuff. A DVD is a recorded disc of. I just thought, I wonder who I'm talking to then. You get it. You got it. And so we stayed in touch, me and Sheryl Crow, and she was, yes, one of the many fantastic artists that I've been able to share sort of recent recording experiences and writing experiences with. I don't want to do my good buddy a disservice when I talk about there's a slightly lesser known name and collaborator on my recent album. He's a really good friend of mine. He's a singer-songwriter. He's an artist called Kevin Garrett, who it's okay if you don't know Kevin, but if you do, congrats. If you don't, go check him out. Kevin's an artist and a songwriter in both respects. And we've been on tour a bunch together. He's come and opened up for me around the world, different parts of the world. And it was nice, and organic, the way that we found a moment on tour 2 or 3 years ago to sit and write. Because touring is so exciting, but it's tiring. And when you get these moments in between shows, you don't want to, unless you get invited to do this, you want to just relax or go to a guitar shop. And but we got a moment, me and Kevin, to do some writing, and we wrote this song, and it's one of the songs on this record, Changes All the Time. I'm just happy to give it some airtime in this special space. So here it is. Let's try it out. This is called Crystal Clear.
Time to sit back at the table. Time to pull my suitcase down. Time with you is so unstable. Why does time keep running out? Why are we drowning in the details? Dealing hurt and disbelief. Can we stop before we derail? That's my heart between your teeth. Hold me close now, let me go, 'cause I've got to disappear. We talk shit, we fall out, we're bruised and broke, but my love for you is crystal clear. And the sun don't show for no one.
You got me.
And now you're welling up again, and I keep holding back emotions. We don't break, but we sure do bend. Hold me close now, let me go, 'cause I've got to disappear. There's sin and sense in fraying the rope, but my love for you is crystal clear. And I know it can get too much to face it. I know that we're delicate and patient, I know we won't always understand the next move. Hold me close, now let me go, 'cause I've got to disappear. We talk shit, we fall out, we're bruised and broke, but my love for you's crystal clear. Hold me close now, let me go, 'cause I've got to disappear. We talk shit, we fall out, we're bruised and broke, but my love for you's crystal clear. My love for you's crystal clear.
Thank you so much. Thank you. In the edit, I'll just cut that silence in the middle, bring it all together. That's what I hope, but maybe we'll try. Maybe they'll keep it more real than that. I'm gonna play an old song. I've got the lyrics, and I'll tell you why. I shouldn't have the lyrics. I should not have the lyrics to this song. But easy to get in your head sometimes, maybe when you're a little jet lagged. And that just is what it is, we're only human. And I decided when we came here early, and I'm going to play a sort of version of this song that I hope you'll recognise, but it's just a little bit different to how I usually do it. Because it just felt, I might regret this. I feel like we're all friends. It just felt better. I've never played this, so this is a song that I typically will finger pick. But I fancy strumming it. Let's see how it goes, eh? But because I'm strumming it, these are things I don't think you should know, but we're in it now. Because I'm strumming it, I get in my head. And I go, wait, what's the next line? I don't recognise this backing track I'm creating. So this is a just in case. Thank you for listening, by the way. This has been really beautiful. I really appreciate it. Yeah. True to form, I'm going to stop this start of this song, because I've done it on all the other ones. Later I will lash myself for that. But I'm going to tune this guitar up, because that feels like, out of respect to you, it should be a little bit more in tune. And then I will start the song again, as is my new tradition. Let's see how this sounds. I'll take it. Take 7.
From walking home and talking loads to seeing shows in evening clothes with you, from nervous touch and getting drunk to staying up and waking up with you. And now we're sleeping at the edge, holding something we don't need. All this delusion in our heads is gonna bring us to our knees. So come on, let it go, go on. Just let it be. Why don't you be you? I'll be me. Everything that's broke, leave it to the breeze. And why don't you be you? I'll be me, and I'll be me. across the floor to teeth and claws and slamming doors at you. If this is all we're living for, then why are we doing it anymore? I used to recognize myself. It's funny how reflections change. When we're becoming something else, I think it's time to walk away. So come on, let it go, go. Just let it be. Why don't you be you, yeah? I'll be me. Everything that's broke, leave it to the breeze. And why don't you be? And I'll be me. Oh, and I'll be me. Trying to fit your hand inside of mine when we know it just don't belong. There's no force on earth could make it feel right now. Whoa, trying to push this problem up the hill when it's just too heavy to hold. I think now's the time to let it slide. So come on, let it go. And just let it be. Why don't you be you? And I'll be me. Everything that's broke, leave it to the breeze. Let the ashes fall. Forget about me. Come on, let it go. Just let it be. And why don't you be you, yeah? I'll be me. Oh, and I'll be me. Thank you so much.
That's outstanding, James Bay, everybody. Thank you, James. Thank you so much. So, we're going to try and take a group photo. And by the way, he's at the Roseland tonight. The new album is out and re-release is out. And then safe travels to you, James.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna spin. and we're
Spin
gonna
around.
take a picture
Where are
of
you
that.
gonna
Is that
be?
Okay? I'll come down.
Stand right down there.
All right, that sounds good.
You want him sitting or standing?
I'm gonna kneel.
Well, let me see once I get the.
One like some sports team.
Yes.
Okay.
Do we need to move the mics?
Well, that's what I'm seeing. Yes.
We are trained professionals. This is your Mother's Day card next year. Everybody. That's it. All right, everybody. Everybody say James Bay on 3. 1, 2, 3. James Bay. Woo! That's it. You're all dismissed. Thank you to James Bay. Happy Mother's Day if you're a mom. If not, well, have a great day. Wishy tomorrow and Mama tomorrow. 2 more shows tomorrow. If you want to come back, you have until 5 o'clock this afternoon if you want to come back tomorrow to enter to win seats at kink.fm. Oh, and if you're following along for Kinkapalooza and you missed the keyword, at 12 noon,